Okay, so I'm live. Hello, everyone. This is Tessa. I have some work to do on NaNoWriMo preparation. I thought I might as well just go ahead and run a live stream while I'm at it. Those of you who might be looking for a stream to help you along in your preparation. If not, I need the time myself. I'm kind of hoping for a little interaction to help me keep going. I just uploaded 2 videos to YouTube, and normally they go as unlisted. Hello to whoever just joined me. Usually they go unlisted, and this time they were immediately posted, and it was spam, but I had people responding. I'm like, what's going on? I wasn't ready to post those videos, and YouTube automatically did it, so I'm not sure what they've changed. They're always changing something. So, like I said, I'm going to be trying to, I do have to do those videos, and especially now that some people have seen them, and I didn't even get the thumbnail up for them because it doesn't normally do that. For some reason, they published it. Hello. Oh, hi, Bethany. I don't know what's going on. Normally, when you upload a video, it goes to unlisted, and YouTube just posted them both, so I unlisted them now because they weren't ready to be posted yet. But I figured I would do a pop-up because I have stuff to do to get ready for NaNoWriMo, plus those 2 videos now that they've already been out there. People have viewed them. I need to get the thumbnails and stuff into them. So I was looking for a little company in case anybody was looking for a live, stream. You have anything you're up to specifically tonight, or are you just out there reading? I started reading. I watched a few videos, and I thought I really should be doing something. Because I'm going to run sprints whether I have anybody join me or not. Because I got things I need to do. It's getting closer and closer, and I'm not prepared for NaNoWriMo. Not prepared for much of anything. You were working hard on an outline and brain dumping. Hoping to write down tonight. Brain dumping. That's always good. How about me? I'm just having a rough time. I mean, I'm doing better since I got out of the hospital, but, it really does take a lot out of me. And I'm at a point where I want to do NaNoWriMo, but part of me is like dragging its tail because I'm not sure. And there have been other nanos. I've been part of NaNoWriMo since 2004. And sometimes I just, especially the November ones, I just have a hard time get started, or I stop in the middle. And I don't want that to happen, so I need to get a little bit more serious. But first, I got to clean up this mess that, I don't know why those videos were instantly published like that. YouTube doesn't normally do that. And there's a spam piece on one of them, and it won't let me take it off. I thought, great, just what I need. Hot girls. So I'm looking to post maybe a stream for, I don't know, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Any preferences if you plan on joining me tonight with the writing? If I'm left on my own devices, I'll just make them 30 minutes and, try to keep an eye on the messages. But I had to do something. The 30 is my normal. Yeah, this was a last minute decision. I'm sitting here quickly trying to make how to make new thumbnails because I read the thumbnail I had. Well, that doesn't fit. I've been out of the hospital a few weeks now, so that doesn't. I don't need to have that on my thumbnail. But I go look for I had to make another thumbnail real quick. So. Still need to check out my video explanations about my project. That's probably one of the videos that I just put on unlisted so I can get it done. It wasn't ready to post. Yeah, so that's what one of the first things I have to work on is get those videos ready to go because I don't understand why. I don't understand YouTube, period. It does whatever it wants to do. And it just automatically posted them on me. And of course, they put on a whatever picture for your thumbnail. And I'm like, no, I don't want that there. So it'll be back up. I just have to work on it. I'm going to make it 30 because that's normally a nice long time. Like I said, if it's my choice, I'll do it for 30 minutes. So let me get my timer. There's my timer. And I need to, 30 minutes. How nice. All right, I want to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And then it helps to share it. I do that every time. All right, timer. Okay, there we go. Hi, Rose. Nice to see you. We're just starting the first sprint. I guess I should put a banner up there. I always forget the banners. We're just starting the first sprint now. Okay, so we're starting with 30 minutes. This one. I mean, I'm open to suggestions for the next one, but right now we're doing 30 minutes. And I was telling her that YouTube, I uploaded my videos and it immediately posted them. So they weren't ready to be posted and people started looking at them. So I have to fix that because people have already looked at them. I got crazy thumbnails up there because they just picked a picture and stuck it up there. I don't know why they did that. So that's what I'm working on right this precise moment. But then I want to work on my NaNoWriMo project and try to get it sorted. You have anything special in mind, Rose, that you need to work on? Or are you just going to busy yourself? Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. But I'm trying to be curious. Trying to be a conversationalist. 94,116 seconds. Oh, I don't even know how to do the math for that one at this point in my life. I think we'll stick with 30 minutes. We're down to 27 now. But good to see you. Yeah, just plugging along like the rest of us. Okay. Sounds good. Let me see what I can actually do with these darn videos that I already got, and it's got comments on it. It won't let me take off, and they're not nice comments. At least what I can see, they're not. What happened? Okay, I got the first video with the project fixed. I had a hard time figuring out what to do. And it was hard getting that comment off of there because it was pornography, but I did finally get it off of there. So that one's ready. I wasn't going to put the second one up tonight. I was going to put it a couple days from now. Can't even remember what it's about now at this point. Oh, yeah. It was about Milwordy. That started off with a bang and went bang and died. I killed it. I get so much to put on there, I don't know if I ever get it caught up. Okay. One fix. Hello to whoever just popped in. We're just on our first sprint. Since I didn't edit those videos, didn't take very long to put them up there. I stopped editing for now because it just bogs my computer down and takes days to do one. So, and my thumbnails are not super creative. I mean, they said that you should, make them different and put your picture in it. And it's like in the beginning, I'd snap a picture each time I did one and put that picture on there. And I thought, and I see other people doing it another way. And I thought, I'm really tired of doing that. And I really didn't like it. I'm not sure what I'm doing is any better because it's just varying the same thumbnail a little differently each time. So I'm not sure exactly what's good or bad. So Rose is working on a novel with warlocks and sorcerers at a prep school, sort of. That sounds like fun. Imagine going to a school like that. Oh boy. I'm still working on. I'm going to redo that thriller myself. I'm still trying to figure this Millwordy thing out to add the stuff that I did before. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I used to be able to. Do an Excel worksheet without, a spreadsheet without any problem, but I'm not very good with it anymore. Guess I have to put some. Welcome to whoever has arrived. I see a new viewer. It used to watch a Nickelodeon show. I can't remember what it's called now. And the kids were wizards. Wizards of Waverly Place. That's what it's called. And their father was a wizard. The mother was a, whatever they call them, normal. She was a human, just a regular human. And those kids used to, they were learning, and he was teaching them, and they were always getting into trouble using the magic that they weren't supposed to be doing. So yeah, it can be pretty good. It can be pretty funny. Unless you're going for serious, then of course that's a whole different story. All right. This one's the first sprint's about to end. All righty then. First sprint's done. Anybody get anything written? I did 2 videos, one which I published, the other one is scheduled, and I'm trying to work on the catching up on my Millwordy schedule because I want to start writing, but I want to get that caught up because I feel like it's just hanging over my head. It's either that or just stop doing it completely. I have so much stuff here for all these Preptober planners that everybody's putting out. It's like, I don't know why I'm printing these out. I don't do this stuff. I'm really not helping. I'm just wasting more paper. Ugh. Sometimes I wonder. So how many words does our warlock and sorceress have? Is this just the very, very beginning, or are you in the middle? Are you outlining? I'm not sure if you said what you were doing, Bethany. Did you tell me? I don't always remember. Oh, you wanted to check out my video. Well, that one is up there. Working hard on an outline and bring. Oh yeah, okay. So you're working on an outline. So how'd it go, guys? Anybody? We're done our first sprint. Stop that from running until we get ready to do the next one. Which you guys can start working on how many minutes you want the next sprint to be. Please not seconds, Rose. I can't figure that out. I just can't do it. I don't have a calculator handy. It's one on my computer if I can find it, but I'm not even sure my head will do that kind of math right now. Math was never my strong point. I have that awful feeling that I'm talking to myself again. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're still working on the outline. I really don't You know how long outlines take? I guess it depends on how um, much you put into it, much info you put into your outline. You have a very basic one or a very full one. I've seen people do different things. I just can't seem to get the hang of an outline. And I never used them when I was in high school either. So the teacher would ask for the outline. I'm like, I have to quick come up with one and hope that the paper I wrote supports the outline the way it's supposed to be written. So even back then, I just didn't like outlines and didn't use them. I laid everything out on index cards, which I thought about, but right now I don't have the place to lay index cards out, and I can't get on the floor, so can't do that. But having index cards with just one thing on each index card, you could lay them around and move them around in different ways. And I know some people do that still. Just for me, I can't get on the floor. I have no place to lay them out. So that particular thing won't work at this point in my life. So you're hoping to finish it tonight so I can start fresh tomorrow. Well, depending on how much time it takes, we got some time. Roasted about 350-ish. And it's written about 10K so far. Oh, so you got pretty far into it. Wow. You've been doing this for a little while. Bethany did a lot of free writing to get this outline together. It was a pretty slim idea, and now it is full. Well, I guess that's a pretty good goal. As I said, I have a slim idea on a possibility to create a maybe second part to this first novel I'm working on, but I'm not sure I have enough to fill it out into a full book on its own. Not even a novella. So I'm not sure. I may have to just, if I want to use that idea, put it in the it's over a day. Well, I would think it probably is. I mean, sometimes people do 10, 12K in a day, but it's hard to do that every day. Okay, good. 25 to 30 minutes. That's what I said. I like around 30 myself. How about you, Bethany? You have any preference? I ate, but you wouldn't know it. I'm starving. I haven't been eating since I got out of hospital. And I lost all this weight, and now all of a sudden I'm eating. I'm putting it back on. You're good with whatever. All right. Well, let's stick with the 30-minute one then. Let me set it up, get it started, and I may go looking for food, but I don't know what I have that I may want. Oh no, I have to sneeze. All right, we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go. There we go. No, now we started again. Start. Okay. I've done that before. Started it and left it and didn't realize it didn't go. All right. We got 30 minutes. I'm going to go see what I can find. So I'm going to put myself on mute. I will check back very shortly here. Looks like we have another viewer. Welcome. I just went crazy looking for all that work I did in the hospital. And it was right in front of my face the whole time. Best place to hide something from me is right in front of my face. So, I'm still fussing with this darn web spreadsheet. Yeah, our second sprint is almost done. Right. Lesson 30. Alrighty. Well, stream number 2 is done. What did you guys get done? I spent most of my time looking for my listings of words that I wrote while I was in the hospital so I could put them in the Millwordy spreadsheet, which is not working right, and I can't figure it out. I used to be pretty good with Excel, but this new version is hard for me. Finish outlining Act 1, now on to the beast of Act 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I don't write with all that, Act 1, Act 2, because I really don't know much about it, and I stopped reading Save the Cat, so I didn't get a really great explanation of it. But I just write as I see. I think it belongs. And I don't know how right it is because I'm not professional. But I have heard that Act 2 is definitely hard. I'm not sure where to even consider Act 1 and Act 2. I'm not sure. You got any further, Rose? Bethany says she's doing this because it is fantasy and I am getting confused and disorganized. Haha. So whatever works for you. Some people can free write and it is amazing. Well, I've never really written fantasy, so I really couldn't even begin to tell you whether I would have a problem with fantasy or not. Um, I'm not an organized person, number one, and maybe that's why I am the way I am. But I've never needed to be organized with my writing to write something. And I don't know any other way. Like I said, even in high school doing research papers, I put them together as I thought they should be. I didn't have an outline, which caused quite a few issues, because at the end it'd be written and the teacher would say, well, okay, now you have to turn in the outline. And it's like, how am I going to do this when I wrote this? I mean, I knew sort of how I was supposed to be writing it, but I wasn't using an outline. And now when I'm writing, let me take off the sprint thing. Oh, wrong one. That was sprint 2. Okay. So now, it's years later, many years later, and I don't know. I just see the story in my mind and the order I think it should go in. I've tried a couple of different things to read them and try to follow them, but I just can't do it. And I know there's some people out there that are overly organized in my mind, and I couldn't imagine doing that for everything I wrote. I can't do it. And I see people actually writing outlines for short stories. And I'm like, why would you do an outline? I can't see it. So I'm sure I'm never gonna change. I gave it a try. I tried to write an outline. And all I was doing is writing the story. And to me, it's a waste of time. It's just a draft of what I wrote. And then I go back and I fill it in. So I'm not sure. I mean, that's one battle that's never going to be decided, because there are pantsers and there are plotters. And of course, you got your in-betweeners. And they're always going to be that way, because people are different and people's minds work differently. So, rewritten about 40K of this book, and it has allowed for so many creative pieces to come together. But now I need to pause and organize it all. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, it makes, in part of my mind, it makes sense a little bit. But the main part of my mind says it's a total waste of time. And I know many people who are, dead set against writing anything that is not outlined. And others like me who feel it stifles the creativity. I mean, I am free to go where I want to go. I don't have to write what I wrote down on a piece of paper 2 weeks ago or whenever, the outline was written. I can just change it. I don't have to go back and fix an outline and change the outline and then go a little bit further and say, oh, well, I think this is a little bit better. So now I'm going to change it again. And I can't get past that part. I just don't know. And I don't think there'll ever be an answer to that. There is just always going to be pantsers and plotters. And we're all different, and we're all, have to do what we have to do. I mean, I certainly don't think any less of someone who has to plot something out. I mean, it's just the way it is. But it's not something I can do. I've never been able to do. Like I said, even in high school, I couldn't do it. And, it's there. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, if you do both, it sounds like you do both, Bethany, then you have an idea of what I'm trying to say. You can see the story and the story in front of your face, and it's there. And you don't need a written word. Now, you're saying that you're trying to organize it. And I have heard people say that they pants their story, and then when they're all finished, then they write an outline from what they've written. They do it the opposite way. And I'm not sure about that one either. Like some just come. Wait a minute. Let me go up. I think each story is different too. Like some just come and other need some more planning and tweaking. You could be very right in that. And I'm sure they are. I mean, I do a lot of prompts, and sometimes they sit there. Like last night, I was trying to. Last night, was that Friday? Yeah, I think so. I'm so confused. I was trying to do prompts, and a couple of them came up that I normally do, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, no, there's nothing is coming, and nothing was going to make it come either. Whether I try to write an outline or a story, nothing was coming. It was just not coming. It didn't matter what I was doing, nothing was going to come. And other times I can look at something and a story, like I'll look at a picture. I did one. I was looking at a picture and a story just popped into my head. It was like there, all of it. It was 100-word story, so of course it meant writing it, and then we, bringing it in till it was finally 100 words. So it takes a little bit longer than just writing, if you don't have a time or a word limit. But even with very long stuff, I mean, this story I'm writing, I can see it all in my head. Am I having issues? Yes, I'm having issues, but I don't think an outline would fix the issues I'm having. Because to me, it would be the same thing. It would be like writing that first, draft. It would still be the same thing. That's what I'm doing. It's in my head, and I see it, and I write it, and it's very hard to explain. I don't know. I did try to outline a little bit while I was sitting in the hospital with nothing else to do, and I'm like, I'm not really outlining here. I'm writing a story. It's like, it's just another draft to me. I've seen some of these people who use color coding of everything. And I mean, I never saw such complicated plotting. I don't want to name names, but it's just like super, super long, color coded. And they're like, that's what they have to do for every book. And they've written a lot of books. It's not like it's their first time. This is what they do for every single book. And I'm just totally amazed, honestly, that they can do that much for each book. That's it. Whatever works for you, as long as the words get written. And that's, like I said, that's one of those things like, this is chicken come before the egg kind of thing. You're going to have people on both sides of that story. So, do you want to do another sprint? And for how long? This has been a weird day for me. I got hardly any sleep last night. I got a couple hours. I woke up because the nurse was coming, and then I went back and laid down and went to sleep until 5 o'clock. So I got up at 5 p.m. and I ate, and then I'm like wandering around the house trying to figure out what to do with myself. And I said, well, I should be really working on my nano project because I'm not prepared. And then I made a couple of videos. And I said, well, I'm sitting here and I might as well just, do okay, 30 seems like a good number. I might as well, if I'm gonna be working on something anyhow, I might as well see if there's anybody out there wants to join me. So, okay, we're going for another 30. I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, good luck with Act 2. I can only imagine. Well, this has information on it that I need. I can't throw it out. Counted it, but I can't throw it out. Hi, Stephanie. Nice to see you. You just got home and have an hour till you go live. Okay, cool. Nice to see you. This is I didn't put it up there. It's the third sprint. I was trying to see if anybody was sprinting, and I couldn't find really anything. So, like, it doesn't always put them all up there. So sometimes it's hard to tell whether somebody's sprinting or not, unless you go directly to. They don't put them all up there. Let's see, an hour. So this looks like it's 10:30 here. Well, I'm glad you joined. Busy day. And a sleepy day. We're going to be starting another sprint here soon. This one's just about over. We've been doing 30-minute ones pretty much. Okay, Oregon. Yeah, I guess it is still kind of early there. What is it, 3 hours behind? I'm in New Jersey, so. All right, timer's about to run out. I need Charlie for his bit of beeps or whatever it is he does to sound like that. 3 hours behind me, yeah, that's what I thought. It's been 2 hours now. I figured I'm not, since I have to do something, I might as well go ahead and just pop up a live stream and see if, because I didn't, like I said, I looked around and didn't see too many listed, so I figure I'll pop one up and people can join if they want while I'm trying to straighten my Millwordy out. I took them and I got them dated and numbered, but they're not on the Excel spreadsheet, so that's what I've been doing. So I am almost done with September in the Millwordy spreadsheet, but I have not done October yet. But that's more than I had before. So how did you do? How'd your Act 2 go? Is it behaving? These earphones are bugging my ears, but if I don't put the headset on, there's a lot of squealing in there. Which maybe I don't need them on my ears, but then I can't hear the timer. Getting the outline more complete. Well, that was the goal. So you did well. Stephanie is getting ready to start her sequel. Oh, wow. And she needs to outline some more. Another outliner. Oh, I'm not an outliner. I'm being beaten out by all the plotters today. I just can't. I just can't. I just have to do what I have to do. So Beth and I had a talk. Beth and I were talking about that. She's busy outlining, and I said I just can't do it. It's like writing the first draft. I don't get it. So you got to do what you got to do, though. Whatever works for you. So I'm not sure if Rose is still here. I haven't heard from her in a while. She may have left. I mean, it says there's more people here, but I know a lot of people sign in and then just disappear. And you don't realize they're there. Since it doesn't tell you who's here, I just have to kind of guess. That's the only thing I hate about this is it doesn't tell you who is, there. You ready to do another sprint? I mean, we've been doing 30 minutes. I don't read. I don't know. Stephanie, does you want a 30-minute too, or that's what we've been doing anyhow. I don't know. Anything from 20 to 30 is fine with me. Okay, so we're going to do another 30. This should be number 4. I have a bad habit of not actually keeping count. It started. I forgot to count it down. It started. Small. Can't see it. Bethany says sometimes people just step away or their internet cuts out like me. Yeah, I'll just say, it's hard because I don't. Sometimes it gets to where I'm kind of ready to stop, but I can't tell if I have people who are actually, doing anything, and they don't say anything. And over the time lately, I've noticed a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm just stopping in to give you a like, and count as a view," even though they're not staying. So I kind of understand that. Now, in this case, whoever these people are, they're still registering as being here. But I don't know who it is. Rose hasn't responded lately, so I'm not sure she's still here. So the only two I know about are Stephanie and Bethany at this point. And your names are almost exactly the same, Stephanie and Bethany. About that. All right. Well, back to my Excel spreadsheet. Once I get this all caught up, then I have to go through the notes that I found and add them to my NaNoWriMo project, because I did make some notes of things I wanted to change. It was weird though. When I went looking to see if there was anybody sprinting tonight, I'm like, that's weird. That's so close to Nano and nobody. I couldn't find anybody. That's why I decided to just go ahead and do it myself. Figure maybe somebody would come in and keep me company, which they have, and I'm thankful. But yeah, I don't know. It's really weird because around this time of the season, when it's so close to Nano, you're got people galore trying to sprint. All these notes are stuff that if people looked in my research list, of things I look for, they'd probably arrest me because, it's all about how to kill people and get rid of bodies and all that stuff. It was something I could do in the hospitals. I had my phone, so I'd look up things and then, write down notes. And I'm like, oh, great. I got this list in my thing of all these terrible ways of you can get rid of a body. So here. So this is all. All right. All right, Miss Bethany, what's so funny? Am I not getting something here? Oh, where are you talking about my list of things that they would find if they were to go through my computer? Yeah, not a good thing. My neighbor was asking me to do something the other day. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't want that in my list of things I've looked up. It's bad enough what I've looked up as a writer. I forget what he wanted me to look up. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Not putting that in my computer. I'll find somebody else's computer. Yeah, okay. About the internet searches, yeah. I missed it. I was doing something else. But yeah, um, I was looking up, how to kill people in different ways and how to hide the body. And not that I need all that, but I don't know. Figure I might as well do something, so I wrote it down. I don't really have a use for some of it. It's how to kill somebody and get away with it, and hide forever. Like, I wouldn't want to have to do that. Kill somebody and then have to worry about hiding forever. All right, September's done. Now we need to start on October. Um, now, no, yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. I actually, oh no, daily goal. No, I didn't beat the daily goal. That's for sure. because that is the monthly goal. The monthly goal. The monthly goal is 41,667 for doing 500,000 instead of 1,000,000 words. I got 5,000. I'm nowhere near that goal, and I'm sure this month isn't much better because I haven't been writing that much. So this is kind of like a waste of time. Let's see how long it takes me to get bored. I get bored easily and I stop doing things, especially if it's not getting me anywhere. uh, Alrighty. Hi, Novelist Nights. Nice to see you. I'm still struggling with this spreadsheet. Probably this time of night it's not a good idea to be working on a spreadsheet. Because my mind isn't working right. This is not coming out right. So what are you working on, Novelist Nights? I'm supposed to be working on NaNoWriMo, but at the moment I'm working on Memoir, trying to update my spreadsheet, but not working. Stephanie, you said you were sprinting later? My mind's going blank. I thought I remember you saying you were sprinting earlier. I mean, you said earlier that you're sprinting later. I think I said that wrong. It's late here. I got an excuse. This one's about to run out. Time is flying by. All right. Oops. Okay. That's the fourth sprint done. Anybody get anything done? I did a little bit on the worksheet, on the spreadsheet, but I'm not sure it's right. At this point, my mind is just like, oh, I never was great with formulas. I'm trying to get the formula to work on this thing, and I think it's screwed up, and I'm just making it worse. So that was the extent of that sprint, was trying to get that. I thought I had it, and then I get to it, and I'm like, no, I don't. Anybody get anything? Besides me screwing up a spreadsheet? Hi, Novelist Nights. How much work count did you get? Well, since right now I'm not actually writing, I'm trying to fix a spreadsheet. I haven't got any actual words written. So the other two are both writing, so they're working on outlines and stuff. They're getting stuff done. I'm trying to update a spreadsheet, which just is not working. How about you? Did you get anything done, Novelist Nights? I know you popped in sometime there, but I'm not sure exactly what time. If there was any time left for you to write or not. You can let us know what you did get done. I've got notes that came from when I was in the hospital, and I have to put into my current nano project that I'm going to be working on. But I haven't started doing that yet. 105 words. That's very good, Novelist Nights. I mean, it's definitely a good job, because I'm pretty sure you weren't here at the beginning, so. Alrighty. Bethany says, it's late for me, so I'm going to hit the hay. Have fun. Thanks for hosting, Tessa. You're welcome, Bethany. Anytime, you know that. I appreciate it when you show up. I enjoy it. I'm glad you got something done. And have a good night. Not sure how much longer I'm going, but I've got time and I got things to do. So I will continue for a while. Have a good night. Novelist Nights, I jumped in late. Yeah, I was pretty sure you weren't here for the beginning. But I wasn't sure how far into it you got. So 105 words is great. Even if you just had 30 minutes and did 105 words, there are times when, I've got to stop and research or stop and think or whatever. So the way I figure it, any word more than 0 is one more word than what you had. And even 0 sometimes, if you were, researching or something, you were still, productive. So I don't worry about how many words. Right now, I mean, I'm normally a fast typer, but right now I've got a computer that is slower than molasses. So for me, 105 words would be fantastic. Let's say, Stephanie, are you still with us? Trying. You're starting your sequel. All right, you're going live in an hour, 10:30. So 11:30. You're going live shortly here, if you're still here. You might have already left. Novelist Night. You're very welcome. I'm not exactly sure what I did, but you're very welcome. I'll probably do at least one more sprint. I don't know if I should keep messing with this spreadsheet or just drop it and do something else, because I'm frustrating myself right now. If you're going to hang around Novelist Nights, I mean, I've been doing 30-minute sprints tonight. We do not have to. If you'd like to do a different number, and if you're going to stay, you can tell me what number you would like to do. I'm fine. Anything over 15 though. Nothing, not 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, it's terrible. Yeah, that's what I write him too. But you know what? Right now, my computer is super slow, and my Word is one of the biggest hang-ups on the computer. I don't have enough memory. So it's an old computer, it's 6 years old, has no memory. You always outline on paper and you're writing, well, another outliner. I've had all outliners today. I am a, what do they call, a discovery writer? I'm a pantser. So I don't outline. However, we all have our own ways of doing things. 20 minutes is fine. We can do 20 minutes. I think at the moment you're the one calling the shots. I don't think anybody else is left to say anything else. So I will set a timer for 20 minutes and we will start another sprint. All right. Come your timer. 20 minutes. You want to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We are now on sprint 5 for the night. There we go. All right. Get started. That was a fast one. I'm just making more of a mess of the spreadsheet than anything else. All right, we have less than a minute left to go. Okay. What did you come up with this time? I just screwed a spreadsheet to pieces. That's all I managed to do. Blood sugar's dropping and I'm about to pass out. Come on, open up. Need some sugar. Done the piece you were working on? 358 words, great. It's good news. Definitely a great number. And you finished the piece you were working on, if I understand in there correctly, of course. That's great. Well, if you count the times I keep redoing these formulas, I guess you could say I got a word count. Well, I keep typing the formula over, trying to make it work. I mean, it's not a lot of words. But when I retyped the goal, probably got about 100 words or so from retyping, trying to get this thing to work. No, you crushed it this time for sure. It's a good word count. And that was only, what, 20 minutes? That's great. Congratulations. I ought to just give up this and just type words because the spreadsheet is just getting worse and worse the more I mess with it. That was for sure. Right now I have to get some sugar in me. I'm a diabetic, and I unfortunately put too much insulin in and not enough food. Your channel's podcast. Well, I don't know because I'm not exactly sure what your podcast is, and no, I don't have an outline. I don't outline. I'm a pantser, so everything I do is what I see and what I feel, and I see stories in my mind and I write them. And what you see here on this live stream is me. And I am who I am. I don't put on airs. I'm not looking for sure what you're looking for your podcast. I never outline. Excuse me eating around this food, but if I don't get the sugar in me, I'm going to pass out. I never outline. I'm a blogger. I write poetry, short stories. When I do nano, I do not outline even for a novel. Your podcast is for authors. Authors doing what? I better take this. Just excuse me a minute. I'm having an low blood sugar is nothing to mess around with. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to do some glucose because they overdid the insulin and my blood sugar dropped really fast. So tips. Well, depends on the type of tips you're looking for. Being as I don't outline, my tips certainly wouldn't be on outlining because I don't take the sprinting off since I don't have one running at the moment. Okay. All right, let's get back here. Now, what kind of tips are you looking for? Because like I said, I do an outline, and so I can't help you with tips for outliners. So you're talking kind of like an interview type of thing? Well, as far as genres go, I don't have a specific genre I write in. I write what I feel. I do a lot of prompt writing, so I have different things in different genres. Now, my last Nano, and the one I'm redoing for this Nano, because I decided to redo it, is a thriller. Okay, like an interview. Gotcha. I mm, I don't have a specific genre. Like I said, I'm writing a thriller. I wrote it for camp, and I realized I have too many POVs, and I have to redo it and change it around. So for November, I plan on restarting that piece over again. I need to cut out several characters. There's way too many characters, and there are too many point of view characters. So I have a lot of point of view. I wasn't sure what I was doing, and I thought it would be a neat idea. And I ended up with too many POV characters, which is a little confusing. And it is the first time I've really written a thriller. I write a lot of short stories. I write poetry. I enter NaNoWriMo every year since 2004, but I haven't finished any of them completely. Like, they're more like novellas. I don't get to 50,000 words usually. The last one I wrote, I got the 50,000 words because I didn't delete anything. I just kept on typing different stories because I had no outline. So as I went along, my story changed. I didn't delete anything because I wasn't sure where I wanted to take it. So I just kept typing. So I got to the 50,000 words. But of course, when I decided which route I wanted to go, it went down to like 30,000 words. And I have to rewrite to add more to it because it is only 30,000 now. Doesn't have a lot of description in it. I hope you can hear me. I'm sitting back over here. Um, so I'm a little unusual. I'm a blogger mainly. My main claim to fame, as they say, is I'm a blogger. I write nonfiction articles. Um, I write. I had published on about 7 or so. I thought it was 12, but when I went back to the site, I only found 7 of them. They may have taken some of them down. I thought I wrote 12 articles on bipolar. So nonfiction articles I've published on a bipolar blog. And I've never published a book. I've published those articles. I have blogs. I have 3 blogs. And I tried to keep up with them. And I kind of got a little lost there for a while. First, I was in the hospital for 6 weeks. The last 8 weeks, I've been in the hospital. So, not much got done. Kind of really put me behind. Well, I can check out. Is it under Novelist Nights? I mean, like, that's like mine is under my name. Is yours under Novelist Nights? I mean, I can check it out if I know what the name is. Not everybody uses the name, though, that they're on YouTube. Like, my YouTube channel's under my name. Oh, she's dropping things now. Okay, so Novelist Nights. I've written it down on my notepad so I can check it out and see what you got going. I've been, I'm still fairly new to YouTube, but I've been streaming for a couple months now. I kind of like it. At first, I was a little awkward, felt awkward, but I've gotten used to it. Sometimes you spend a lot of time talking to yourself because you don't know if somebody's going to see the people watch them, and after they finish streaming live, they'll watch the recorded version. So I can't just sit here and just stare at the screen. So yeah, sometimes I'm just sitting here talking because I have to talk, obviously. I will check it out. It may not be tonight because I am really not feeling very well. My sugar has dropped extremely low, and I have to take care of it to keep from passing out because I'm an insulin diabetic, and right now it's dropped quite a bit. I can feel, I'm afraid I'm going to pass out as it is. So I guess I should go. At this point, I might as well end it. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes anyhow. So I have written it down. When I get a chance where I got some time to actually look at what is on your channel, I will definitely check it out. I thank you for stopping by tonight. And you're free to come by most Tuesdays, not this Thursday, but most Tuesday and Thursday, I stream from 8 o'clock till whenever. And then Fridays from 11 o'clock at night till whenever. Tonight was just a pop-up one that I did at the last moment. So thank you for stopping by. Goodbye. And I will check out your channel. I'll let you know I was there. I'll leave a note in the if you take comments anyhow, I'll leave a comment that I was there so you know. But I can't do it right this minute. I gotta go before I pass out is what I gotta do. Thanks for putting up with me. Have a good night. Bye if there's anybody else here watching.